Sup everybody, how you doing? Do you like that new intro out there? Okay, I wanted to make this video. First of all, I'm not on the camera right now because I really don't feel like turning on the camera and going out there and filming in the hot weather. But anyway, I just wanted to turn on the camera, like, talk about some things that, well, I didn't want to dedicate an entire vlog to it come Monday, so I figured why not just go ahead and talk about this right now, get it out of the way. But okay, where do I begin? Okay, I guess I'll just start with some of the comments. Okay. Most of the comments were good, surprisingly, and one of the comments actually came from Akasan himself when I uploaded that big-headed YouTubers thing. Okay, and Akasan, he was surprisingly supportive for the most part. Okay, and there's this one person on there by the name of Bill something, I don't know, and he asked if I'm really talking crap in a cornfield. First of all, that's not a cornfield, okay? That is a broken down factory that's like behind my house, and I decided to just go over there and film it because that's where I also did my first 2.5 roast. So the other thing that gets me agitated about that comment was that he claims that I was talking crap. Okay, somebody's not paying attention. Okay, go back and take a look at what I said at that first 45-second mark. Okay, now yes, I'm going to be naming some names here, but keep in mind that I am not throwing shade anybody's way here. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody here. This is just something that I need to get off my chest and about a few certain people, and I just wanted to, just talk about it if that's a problem. Hopefully it's not. Do you see that? People just don't pay attention. I guess that's just the day and time we're living in now. Okay, now let me address Brandon Law. Brandon, please, if you can avoid it, please do not make a video about this, okay? We're already talking good about it right now, okay? Anyway, who's been the most person giving me the most debate about this? Okay, he claims that I'm a fanboy, okay? Now, what exactly is a fanboy, okay? To me, being a fanboy means that no matter who it is that you're a fan of, you think that they can do no wrong, okay? If you're a fanboy, then you practically worship the ground they walk on, pretty much, okay? You pretty much try to... You don't think of them as human anymore. You put them over yourself, okay? You put them over everybody else, okay? Me, I'm not a fanboy because I see the bigger picture here, okay? I'll try to use somebody else as an example here, okay? Leafy, okay? Yeah, Leafy may have a good following, but he has 2 arms and 2 legs, just like everybody else, okay? He has a human heart that beats. Okay, if you shoot him in the heart, he's gonna die. If you shoot me in the heart, I'm gonna die. Okay, we're all human at the end of the day. Okay, we all put our pants on the same way, one leg at a time. At least I hope most people do. I don't know. Now, life is bigger than all this YouTube stuff right now, but I need to go through YouTube if I expect to live my dream one day, or extend my dream, okay? I never grew up saying, oh, I wanted to be the most famous YouTuber of all time. No. Heck, even right now, I don't want to be one of the most famous YouTubers of all time. I mean, yeah, eventually I would like a good following, but I really don't want to be 100% the best. Okay, now to address some of the stuff in that video, and the backlash of it, okay? Now, Akasan himself, like I said, actually responded to the video, and Dante didn't, okay? And he was actually surprisingly supportive, like I said, and so I really don't see why most people would give hate to the video if they see the guy himself, one of the people that I'm talking about, actually agree with me to some extent, okay? And recently, Akasan, apparently he now has a task for me to help edit his thumbnails. And earlier today, as I was going through his channel, he actually uploaded another video from back in 2009 or whatever, and he actually used part of my thumbnail about what I suggested to him as just a thought, okay? He used half the thumbnail and he just put some woman... I don't forget who he was interviewing in that video, but it is what it is. And I know the quality may be not that good, but right now you only have to see these pictures and hear my microphone anyway. And plus, I didn't feel like waiting forever and a day just to get a voice published or whatever. So I'm having to use my former XP, but now Windows 7 desktop. Yeah, previously it was an XP, but before we bought it at like an auction or something, it looks like somebody tried updating it to 7. And so yeah, it has an XP Movie Maker on it because it didn't come with Movie Maker to begin with. Now the reason I had to address PewDiePie and Smosh and D-Sigs was because I was using them as examples, okay? I mean, yes, I respect PewDiePie, okay, but I just don't like his content that much, okay? I really don't like much gaming channels or gaming videos to begin with. Okay, gaming's just not for me. I mean, yeah, I'll hang out with the tag, but that's only when he's live, though, okay? That's because while he's playing, I could talk to the people watching it, and I can talk to the YouTuber if he reads me. Either way, I'm talking to somebody in that chat. And Smosh, yeah, I do kind of watch some of his stuff, or their stuff, whatever. But I think they are kind of cheesy just a little bit, but who am I to say what's cheesy and what's not? Okay? Heck, I'm cheesier than a box of Kraft, okay? Was that cringy enough for you guys? Yeah, there's your cringy joke of the day, you could say that. Now, the last time I checked it, it had about, I think, 5 dislikes and 3 likes. But hey, that's better than nothing. I mean, I don't know who liked it and who disliked it, but hey, that's on them. Not everybody's going to agree with my opinions. That's just the way it is. Now, originally, I did not want to upload that video, but come to find out, I saw some... The reason I wanted to make that video was because as I was doing the reaction video to it, you can see that video down in the link in the description, but I was seeing some stuff from Dante when he was talking to Akasan that looked very familiar to my story, and I just had to make another video addressing the whole situation because I've seen like a similarity or two between me and Dante and about what Akasan said. So I had to just go ahead and make a video about it anyway, just to give my take on the whole scenario. And the day before I decided to upload that video, or 2 days before I decided to upload that video, I forgot which, Dante, he released a video claiming that he was going to reply to all the comments, okay? And I know he has a good following, and I just knew that was not going to work out. I was just shaking my head like, sure, yeah, good luck with that. Okay, and the night before, I was going through Dante's channel again, and he released another video claiming that he failed to reply to all the comments. Okay, and as I was watching his video, in the corner he had himself talking, and on the rest of the screen, it was a recording of him replying to the comments, okay? Then one of his fans apparently asked him if he was going to roast me. Apparently one of his fans knows about me, okay? And I don't know if you can read this conversation here or whatever, but there it is, okay? This Glinda person asks him if he's going to roast James Cell Standard, okay? And then Dante replies back, I don't know who that is. Okay, now that did kind of have your boy a little bit triggered, if you want to use that term. But, anyway, so, here's a history about me and Dante, okay? Now, Tyrone Magnus reacted to a video called The Roast of Tyrone Magnus, okay? by Dante, okay? It was through Dante that I was able to get really majorly introduced to the whole reactor verse out there. So yes, Dante introduced me to Akasan. Dante introduced me to Akasan. He introduced me to Subtho Bros. He introduced me to the Real Rejects, and later on a whole bunch of other people. Okay. So come September, I decided to do what, to my knowledge, nobody else would have done. Okay. I decided to try to roast I'm Dante. Okay. The day I uploaded the trailer, a guy by the name of Jor-El's Alexandria makes one. Okay. And I was planning that for about a week before he uploaded that. And then Jor-El goes and drops it himself, but he tapped out in the middle of it, okay? And I said, okay, no problem. If he'll react to Jor-El's, maybe he'll react to mine eventually, okay? He didn't, okay? And at that point, I was glad he didn't, because that first roast that I did of him sucked terribly, okay? I took the L and I moved forward, okay? But then come around October or November, my friend Jamal Rashid, or Rashad, I don't know how to pronounce his name, he motivates me to get back up on the saddle again and try one more time. So I came back and made a sequel, Dante Roast, a roast of Dante, Self-Standards Revenge. And the awesome thing about that one was it was in 3D and the edits were a whole lot better, okay? And so everything mellows out for a little bit. During this time, I had a GED test going on, and I decided to make videos documenting my GED journey, okay? From my science and to my math, okay? And when I made my math one, that was my final one, and I wanted to know if I was going to be able to graduate or not, if I passed that one. Okay, so when I made the video, almost everybody on my Facebook page is celebrating my accomplishment, okay? I was tagging everybody, and yes, I even tagged I'm Dante because he was my Facebook friend at the time before he dismissed that account. And apparently Dante saw the video, he saw all the attention that I was getting a little bit, and he commented on my video, okay? And he has tweeted me about 7 or 8 times within the past year, and I don't have a clip of it right now, but he recently did a Q&A video, and I reminded him in said video that that day he uploaded that Q&A, or was filming that Q&A, was the year anniversary where he uploaded the roast of Tyrone Magnus, okay? And he even included me in the thumbnail, for crying out loud, okay? I'll put that link in the description too if you want to see it. But you could actually see my tweet right there on his video, okay, and my face right there on his video. So after him tweeting me about 8 different times about him commenting on my GED video and about him including me in his Q&A, and after all those times that I was talking to him in his live streams to some extent, he has no idea who I am. He doesn't even know I exist at that point. Okay? And that was kind of annoying. And Brandon, he thinks that I think all these big YouTubers owe me something. No. But what I'm thinking is that as a person, the one thing I am owed is respect. Okay? Okay? If you give respect to somebody, you're going to want to expect respect back, okay? And that's one reason why I made those videos. And do I know these big YouTubers personally? No, okay. But I think it is a sign out of respect if people take time out of their day to come talk to you, and the big YouTubers should have respect to go talk to them a little bit, to some extent, okay? And that's why I said only give them an hour, okay? But that was just my idea, okay? I think that's what D6 did, okay? I was just giving my idea, okay? Now, if it works, I don't know. But I will definitely try it if I get big, okay? And that's a really big if. No lie. Now, I really don't know what I'm going to call this mini-series or this video series, whatever. Because it's not going to be a vlog, really. Because I do have to put some edits into these. Like, I'm looking back now about what these could have been. Like that whole Bruce Drop-Off promo. That could have been this. That I really think I should call this series Triple S for Self-Standard Speaks. Maybe. With the whole new intro and everything. But, yeah, I guess I'm just going to wrap this up now. I think I've been talking a little bit too much. Shut up, James. You're talking too much. I know. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. I guess I'll see you Monday. Peace.